Alright, so as you guys can see, Cyclops just debuted today, February 26th, the greatest day in existence because it is the day I was born. Happy birthday to me. But what you guys missed, I actually wanted to record me drawing for Cyclops. It wasn't even
to me, my X-Men.
But I had like over 80 keys saved, so I just drew him 80 times, and this is what I got. That's all I've done so far. Is I drew him 80 times. I got him twice, so I can get him with the soul cycle. And then of course you get the highlight with him as well. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just level everything up and equip the highlight. That's all we're doing right now. I haven't even looked to see what he does or anything. I have no clue. But we're gonna find out together. I'm one of those people who started day one. I got Psylocke and all that jazz. And I also like to tell people this is a fairly free-to-play game. Like I have every character in the game. And for a while I had every character in the game except for like 3. And I only paid, quote unquote, paid for like maybe 2 characters or something. But to be honest, I think that's kind of what hurt the game. Because you kind of need to have people pay for stuff, or I mean the game has to make money, you know? Now some games that have been around for a while, like Strike Force, they'll give away a lot of free things, but you know, they've been around long enough where they can start giving away like heaps of free content. But you can't do that starting out or you're not going to make any money. And I think that may have partially been what hurt this game.
To me, my X-Men.
But anyway, let's see what Cyclops. He was always one of my favorite characters growing up. I know a lot of people hopped on the Cyclops bandwagon after X-Men 95. Me, I've always been a Cyclops fan. Anyway, we'll see what this guy can
do. To me, my X-Men.
Oh, I think that's the voice actor from the show. Sounds like it. Cyclops. I remember from the X-Men anime, I watched it first in like Japanese, and then later on I watched it in English.
To me, my X-Men
had pretty good voice acting. Sometimes I think the voice
hard work pays off.
Because it's like
hard work pays off.
For example, in the Baki series, I watched like the
hard work pays
Baki
off
series. You know, not the. I haven't really seen the new one yet. But it's like old
hard work
school,
pays off.
The Japanese voice actor, he has this deep bass to his voice, which makes sense, right? Because he's the strongest creature. So it would make sense, high testosterone, you have a deep, bassy voice, right? But in the English version, you have this like snarling, like I'm not like hating on the voice actor. So it's like, well, that's not a creature. That's just some guy trying to talk like character or something. I used to take everyone up to the 6. Cyclops was like the last character I wanted to get before I start maxing everyone out to 9. Because I think there's 2 characters left, like Morgan and Faye, but I'm not really interested in Morgan and Faye. I'm just not. X-Men have always been my favorite Marvel characters. X-Men and then Spider-Man, right? With my favorite X-Men, at least growing up, being Gambit and Nightcrawler, I just thought it would be a cool power to be able to teleport. This sharp goes to enemies at the center, like Scarlet Witch, right? After Cyclops defeats an enemy, his crit damage increased by 10% for the rest of the battle. Nice. Up to 50%.
Is this what Omega level power feels like?
me, it's like, does their ultimate give damage, or is their ultimate a buff? If their ultimate is a buff, then I usually equip this one, which increases skill damage. But if their ultimate is actually an attack, then I'll equip this one, which increases ultimate damage. Now, since he's big on crit damage, it seems I'm gonna equip, where is it? This increases their wearer's crit damage by 18%. So let me find one that's not already equipped. There we go. I really want to take them all the way up to 90. I have a feeling that
Is this what Omega level power feels like? Is this what Omega level power feels like?
Since we need it anyway. Okay, alright, let's give this guy a spin. So
Step aside, I'll do it myself.
Scarlet Witch, right? And if that's a
Everyone, sound off. Sit rep.
I'll pair him with Muto physical damage. So yeah, I'll pair him with Muto.
Step aside, I'll do it myself.
You wish to say something? Spit it out.
You should get that instead. Just defeat that. Especially since there's a lot of enemies on this level. That makes sense, actually. You know what?
Ready for action.
See, I want Magneto and Cyclops.
Mutant or not, we're in this together. Power crunch to power!
Circle up, bring him down. Shields up and assemble. I'll protect you all.
Oh, nice. That's ultimate. That's fantastic. Use 100 ultimate energy. Surplus energy. Surplus organization. Concussion. Movie's not even I don't think I don't think he was really like that X-Men thing. And it's like
Bring him down.
early mid-2000s, basically when I was in high school. I graduated high school in 2000.
Shields up and assemble.
The early mid-2000s, it's like there was a shit where they didn't know what to do with the characters who were good and for the sake of being good.
Circle up, bring him down.
So they just made all the characters, right? Cyclops, Justice came out, you know, started making all the good guys and then they
Well
started
done,
making
team.
more pathetic good guys. So they only slaughtered millions of people because they're misunderstood, which was always weird for me. But you know, whatever. That's also a world some people live in. Now, of course, there's a deeper
Everyone,
spiritual
sound off.
reason
Sit
trying to
right.
make people empathetic with the devil and trying to make God out to be a bad guy. You also saw that around the same time with
I know you don't trust you.
God.
Circle up,
That's
bring him
a
down.
whole other subject
Shields up and assemble. I'll protect you all. symbol.
the
I'll
ones
protect you all!
that's Wolverine versus
Circle up! Bring him down!
they needed to get him down to a surface stage to defeat that one guy. That was pretty cool news.
I could do this all day.
Because I know a lot of people love Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, and I'm not saying that I didn't like him. But to me, Hugh Jackman is a genuinely good guy. His version of Wolverine is a genuinely good guy who a lot of bad things happen to him in his life. But Wolverine should be a genuinely bad guy. Like, there's nothing good about him, right? But he's a genuinely bad guy. And I know some bad guys. I'm black from the hood. I know some killers, like in real life. Genuinely bad guy who was given a chance, and he doesn't even understand why he was given a chance. But the fact that someone saw something in him calls him to say, you know what, maybe I should try going down the straight and narrow for a bit. That's who Wolverine should be. And I don't think Hugh Jackman was that type of Wolverine. But that doesn't mean his version of Wolverine wasn't good at all, right? So, you know, his version was cool. He did what he needed to do.
Humankind
It's
should
just
fight
that
as one.
if he were to write X-Men accurately, you know, and with all if he were to write X-Men the way it's supposed to be written, you know, it would be hard to balance Hugh Jackman's
I'll do it
with
myself.
a proper iteration of Cyclops and Gambit, because then you have like 3 alpha men. Hugh Jackman's Wolverine works when he's the only alpha man, right?
Step aside! I'll do it myself!
Everyone, sound off. Sit rep.
So you guys get to hear my rant. I remember like me and my movie buddy, we were
This reminds me of us back in Europe.
okay, who would make a good Cyclops? Like, I'm talking about a good comic book Cyclops, what have you. And we both said, okay, just want to make sure my screen was still recording. Myron is an interesting guy.
Here we
We
go!
both said Lefty. Lefty. He said his
Circle up! Bring him down!
are not well-traveled. You have white and black people all around the world, right? You have white and black people in Puerto Rico, black Asians. You know, most of us know white, like Chinese,
Don't touch me!
Indians are black Asians, Filipinos are black Asians, right?
Shields up with the symbol!
But anyway,
I'll protect
as a
you
side
all!
note, this is why you have
Circle up! Bring him down!
understanding people who can
Touch me!
assuming their accents.
Sounded like fury!
Anyways,
Imperious
I would
threat!
have 11 because that's personal. Like, a lot of men find sexy or hot or whatever. I would have them play side games, but then from there, we was like, well, who the heck can play Wolverine against And so the next place, this is an unorganized casting. Who would play Wolverine against
Circle up!
We actually chose
Bring him down!
from right? This isn't us trying to but it was a natural choice selection to play against a lot of side. The lead character he plays schools like Levy, and I could see him playing on
Don't touch me!
like I said, a genuine
Circle up!
bad guy
Bring him down!
who was trying to do the right thing because the Professor actually believed in him. I could see him like that type of thing, right? It would be black.
Don't touch me!
People that have something to say. I've even said really cool content, but I
could do this all day.
Right? If it's an actual, like, genuinely thoughtful writing and telling and things of that nature, I'm actually okay with that. Anyway, so that was our oh man, I wish I knew his name, but he plays the lead character in whatchamacallit, I guess similar to some other people, after a certain point, I don't really know what else to do. It would be cool to see this game go on for like 5 years or so and see what type of content comes out over time. But I guess we won't. You know, this is the content we've gotten over the span of like 6 months. Guess
No need to worry. The X-Men will... I can't hold it back! I see the end of you! This is gonna be a real sight.
I see the end of you. That's hilarious. Okay. Let's see if my Wolverine armor and Cyclops theory works on this stage. I'm not convinced. Because this stage, especially on level 3, is tricky.
Everyone, sound off.
I'll do my
Sit.
best.
Smells like a fight.
No cracks in this armor.
Just for the sake of having an X-Men team, I'm gonna try it. Let's give her all the defense / armor boost, so that would mean her highlight,
Let's set the pieces.
Let's give her a chance.
Come and get me! Stay down! That's defense. Armor and ice.
See, first we were going to get through the mass quick as possible. And this one, this they want to survive, do their attack, survive, do the attack. You'll see.
Come and get me! That's defense. Armor and ice.
Here's what I mean. The team attack, keep doing that attack. So if you survive, go to the next attack. Survive, get to the next attack. That's all you're
Come and get me!
I wasn't paying attention. It looks to be potential.
That's defense. Armor and ice. Stay down!
And that is checkmate.
Cyclops, Magneto, and Armor. I've always liked Armor over Juggernaut. Like, I like to play a game for myself before I look at reviews. I was losing my voice for a bit because, I don't know, between the weather we've had on the East Coast or whatever. But anyway, when I did start looking at reviews, a lot of people really pumped up Juggernaut, like, oh, Juggernaut is the best. To me, Armor is a better Juggernaut, minus the attack. What I like about Juggernaut is he doesn't just have a good defense, he has a decent attack. But Armor's defense is just so much better than Juggernaut's defense that I'd rather take her defense over Juggernaut's attack and just use somebody else for attack, like Scarlet Witch, or in this case, Cyclops. I'm not a fan of Scarlet Witch, like, as a character, just period. She's just like a witch, right? But she just has the highest attack in this game, so that's the only reason why she gets any level of use. I don't know, a lot of comic book writers or whoever, they just love their witches and demons and stuff like that. I'm just not a fan. Besides the fact that I'm a Christian, it's just like, okay, well, that's just, I don't know. I've always liked the cosmic characters, like Silver Surfer or something, over, like, spell people. That's just my personal thing. I think I'm basically done. I mean, there's other things I could do. I just don't want to. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.